Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Frostpunk. So, our next order of business is getting a coal hamper. Maybe even 2 coal hampers. They only cost 15 wood, so that's not really a big deal. And 1 coal hamper will only form 1 pile of coal. That will not be enough once we exhaust this one over here. And we don't have access to a coal mine just yet, so yeah, I'm thinking 2 coal hampers. So this will do. Alright, get to work. Our scout will arrive at his destination pretty soon. And our coal usage will go up a lot now, because we upgraded the generator. We can see that 328 coal will only be enough for around 11 hours. Which is not a whole lot, we definitely need the coal hampers up. And fast. So get to work, everyone. Was that an event? Nope, I thought I heard an event, but apparently not. Alright then. Now, we also have the objective to keep the homes warm. And if we run out of coal, we will fail the objective. So that makes the coal hampers even more important right now. So there's the first one. We'll assign the workers, maybe actually engineers. So here we go. Can we free an engineer or two? Let me see. There are the engineers. I don't think we need them in all these places. Yeah, we definitely don't, actually. So, something like this. Where else do we have engineers? Well, we obviously need one at the workshop. We don't need one in the sawmill, that's for sure. I don't think we need them in the public house either. So this will do. 1 more engineer. And 10 engineers in the other coal hamper. So now the coal hampers will form a pile of coal. Because the coal hampers themselves don't actually give you coal. The piles that they form give you coal. So that's just something to keep in mind. It should appear soon. Once they actually start working. After 8 AM. So here it comes. We can't click it just yet. Yep. Here it comes. Not yet. There it is. Alright, so now we can start extracting the coal. Or rather, gathering the coal. Here's the first one. Yeah, we need to get some more workers from somewhere. Let's have a look. We got 181 people total. I'm sure we can unassign a few workers from something. We don't need the wood, so we are keeping them here. We got 94 workers. Yeah, we got a lot assigned to the hunters' huts. So how about we remove a few? Okay. We can do it like this. So 15 workers. One of the coal piles will run out of coal pretty soon. Well, maybe not soon, 300 left still. Okay, more workers. Where can we grab them? Public house? We'll keep that active. I suppose we could reduce them at the sawmill to, let's say, 5. Wood isn't that important right now, coal is more important at the moment. I think that will be fine. And our scout has arrived. Right, so now we need to send him somewhere. Let's send him to Winterhome, maybe? Or large convoy? Let's check out the convoy because it's closer. Might as well do that. And the other one will arrive in just a moment. In 20 minutes. I'm looking at coal, it should be going up right about now. So there's the scout. Explore the coal mine. More coal than we can use. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota, or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Okay, so we have 2 different options. We can take the stored coal. Only the resources on the site will be taken. We'll be able to restart the mine later. Oh, interesting. We can also dismantle the machines for resources. We will get a lot of stuff. 200 steel. 2 cores. Now, the cores are very valuable, but It might be useful restarting the coal mine later. Yeah, I might just take the raw resources. We are not desperate for steel or the steam cores. And I have a feeling an operational coal mine will be useful later on. So let's take the stored coal, and we'll go back to the city. We also have one steam core on us, so back you go. The automaton is still on the way, he will be arriving pretty soon. So back to our colony. Coal is going up slightly. Yeah, we could use a few more workers here. Where can we unassign people? Also, the automaton is going to help a lot once he actually arrives, but he is still 13 hours away. I'm just checking what we can unassign. Not a whole lot, actually. I mean, we obviously need food. I could unassign a few more people, and then just watch how much food we're getting, if it's going up or down. We pretty much need everything else. I am not disabling the workshop. I am not disabling the medical post, obviously. Well then... Okay, let's remove a few workers from the hunter's hut. Because I'm more concerned about the coal than about the food right now. And we'll keep an eye on the food, to see if it's going up or down, or staying roughly the same. Mild frostbite. Drafting machines researched. Oh, nice. So we can now research tier 2 technologies. And we can implement a new law. So what do we want here? Steam hub range upgrade. Generator efficiency upgrade. The generator will burn 10% less coal. Yeah, that sounds very useful. Overdrive couplings. Allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. Improved heaters. They will raise the temperature of the workplace by 2 levels. Okay. Lighter scout sleds. By using a new lighter sled design, scouts will move 50% faster. 50% seems like a lot. Outpost depot. Allows us to assemble an outpost team, send it to establish permanent resource outpost far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. 45 steel. That seems super useful. And the factory. A plant where automatons and other highly advanced devices can be produced, alright? Steam coal tamper. By pumping high-pressured steam, blah blah blah. So it's just a better coal tamper? Yeah, it's a more efficient coal tamper. Okay. What else do we have here? Uses intense heat to char up to 20 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. Okay. We also got wall drill. Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. We still have a lot of frozen trees, but we'll run out of frozen trees eventually. Steam steelworks. I assume this is a direct upgrade that we can build on top of existing steamworks. We don't need this right now. What about food, health and shelter? Flying hunters. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey. They provide up to 30 raw food per day. Okay, hunting tactics. They will employ fewer people. With 100% efficiency, I take it, that would be the point. Hothouse insulation. I think I'm going to grab hunting tactics, actually. Is there anything more useful around here? Generator range upgrade. Well, we could go for generator efficiency upgrade. Yeah, actually, let's get generator efficiency upgrade. Alright, because we are burning a lot of coal. So that seems useful, to say the least. Speaking of coal, 180. Okay, it is going up. I thought I heard an event, but I guess not. Maybe I'm hearing things that are not there. 40 wood, 50 steel. We still got that one steam core, but don't worry, it won't go to waste. The temperature will go up very soon. Then we can turn off the heaters. Because right now we have quite a few heaters running, which we don't need. Carry on. Oh, and a new law. What should we get right now? We don't need prosthetics right now, we don't even have a factory. What about moonshine? We can give people a bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching bodies and souls. After introducing this law, another one, blah blah blah. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. I like this one. And we won't have to build anything. House of pleasure. Prostitutes can be employed in each pub to further lower discontent. So at the public house. Dueling law. Being able to duel reduces discontent. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel, alright? I think I'm going to grab a moonshine. We can also go for either overcrowding or extra rations for the ill, because then we'll be able to get trash. And that will definitely be useful sooner or later. Use extra rations to speed up recovery. The capacity of medical facilities is doubled. But discontent will rise. I might go for extra rations for the ill. Well, I don't know. Actually, let's get moonshine first. Sounds good to me.
A new law has passed.
So, 4 hours for our scout to arrive at his destination. And we should be fulfilling the promise very soon. We are keeping people warm, and the cold wave is about to go away. Our coal reserves are more than fine. They are actually going up. We could use more people right now. I guess we'll get them. 2 hours. And just under 5 hours for the automaton. I'm looking forward to the automaton. I never had a chance to use one yet. A burial ceremony. Yep, one person died. That's what it's for. Carry on then. Scouts have reached the large convoy. Oh, maybe we'll get people here. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Escort survivors to the city. Send survivors to the city. Leave them to their fate. Let's actually escort them to the city. Because we could use more people and we have 2 scouts. So it's not a big deal, we can escort them. And then we'll go to Winterhome probably. It's not like we have a lot of options left. Yup. So that will give us more workers. And temperature is about to go up. I'm waiting to fulfill that promise. Resolves in 16 hours and 20 minutes, okay? And there's the automaton, nice. So, what do we do with that? That thing's bloody massive. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock, with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Nice. So what do we want to assign it to? I'm thinking maybe steelworks. Perhaps. Well, there it is. There's the option to assign the automaton. Yeah, I think steelworks. What about the sawmill? We got 64 steel. Alright, let's assign it to the steelworks. So remove engineers and assign the automaton. Now we can assign the engineers elsewhere. Where would that be? Cookhouse. Well, I suppose we can do that. A few more workers to the hunter's hut. And anything else? The sawmill. Yep, and that's that. We got everyone assigned now. Carry on. How's research? 58% done. Wait, what? How did I break the promise? I kept people warm. What are you talking about? Oh, we actually ran out of coal. Well then, that is a bit of a problem. Wait, how did we run out of coal? People are assigned. Interesting. Well, temperature is about to go up. Kind of sucks that we failed the promise, especially when it was this close to resolving. But alright. Maybe it was because of the automaton. That might have been it. I'm not sure. Well, it happens. It's not the end of the world. It just affected discontent and hope. Alright, I'd like to turn off some of the heaters. Their temperature is going up.
Get going.
So now we can turn off at least a few heaters. Where are they turned on to begin with? That means it's turned on? No, that's the steam hub. This means it's turned on. This heater is off. Are they all off? They shouldn't be. Oh, I think they turned themselves off because we hit 0 coal. Yeah, that's what happened. Obviously makes sense. And then we failed the promise. Yep, that is exactly what happened. Alright. What's done is done. Let's check the research. So that's generator efficiency upgrade. A little bit late, but there it is. What's the cost for the next tier? 100 wood, 50 steel, okay? How's our wood status right now? We got 631 left. Okay. So how about we get scout speed? Yeah, that scout arrived a little bit too late. That's a lot of coal. But we needed it like 3 hours ago, unfortunately. Let's send him somewhere. So I assume that Winterhome will unlock new locations to explore. Yep, we'll just go to Winterhome. Off you go. Now, what about the next research? What should we get now? Let's have a look. Possibly hunting tactics. Or flying hunters, that's also a possibility. This one is more expensive. This is basically an upgrade. Hunter's hangar. Hothouse insulation. Medical post upgrade. We'll probably need infirmary sooner or later. Yeah, you know what? Let's upgrade the medical posts. Because that will lead to the infirmary, and we will need that sooner or later. Storage limit reached. Okay then. Well, that's fine. Here's the coal. Oh, also. It wasn't actually turned on because we ran out of coal. It's fine. Yeah, when you run out of coal, it's really bad. One person died. And another person died. Okay. It should be mostly fine at the moment. Chile. Chile is fine. Scouts have returned. Alright, so we got more people. Means we'll need more food and more shelter. We got 40 homeless people now. So, first let's send the scout, shall we? Send an outpost team here to build an outpost. Okay, we can research that later. We are going to Winterhome. We do have one scout heading there already, but we'll send another one because I assume this will unlock more locations in that general area. Meaning we might as well just start moving in that direction. Anyway, more houses. Let's build some houses, shall we? So, bunkhouse. 20 wood and 10 steel. We'll build it around the hub. That was the general idea. all along. So like this. And that will do for now. We used all of our wood. Okay, carry on. We are doing quite well so far. But we are only just getting started. Yep, another person died. One died from lack of treatment. Okay. Yeah, we should probably get that infirmary sometime soon. Maybe a third medical post, because we have a lot of people now. Maybe we should get another medical post. I'd rather get an infirmary right now. And another person died. Okay. Yep, from lack of treatment. Alright. Well, let's wait for research to finish, shall we? We could turn on emergency shift, but I don't want engineers to die. So I would rather not. We are not that desperate to finish that research faster. It's fine. Just keep an eye on coal. This is all good. A few more workers in there. House food. Maybe more people at the hunters' huts. We got more than enough people anyway. Here, maxed out. I think one cookhouse will still be enough. Hopefully, we'll keep an eye on our food. We might need another cookhouse eventually. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on our food rations. If it drops too much below 100, we'll get another cookhouse. Because we got 221 people now, that is a lot of people actually. And we got another cold wave coming. That one isn't as bad. Well, actually, it's basically the same as the previous one. It will drop to -40. Which is fine. So, another low. Now we can unlock... what? Well, I don't know. What should we unlock? Extra rations for the ill. Overcrowding. You know what? I think I'll actually go for overcrowding. Because it seems it's a problem. Lack of treatment. I don't really want extra rations for the ill because I'm not entirely sure if we are making enough food to feed our people to begin with. So overcrowding is fine. There it is. Do we have to enable it manually? I don't think so. It will just kind of use it automatically. Yep, we can see all the people going to treatment. Alright. So, carry on. We need more wood. We'll get that wall drill eventually. But it's a pretty low priority at the moment. And we got 2 steam cores right now. We should definitely use them for something.
The work shift starts.
And research is done, so that unlocks medical post. And now we can research the infirmary. A steam-heated infirmary with 10 beds. The sick are treated faster than in medical posts, and the gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. This will use a steam core, just something to keep in mind. Will the wall drill use a steam core? Yes, it will. Remember, we only got 2. So it's not quite obvious what to prioritize with that. I mean, obviously, infirmary is nice. But if we build the infirmary, we want to be able to get, let's say, both the wall drill and a coal mine. We will find more steam cores eventually, obviously. And what about the factory? Okay, well, that requires a steam core. Anything interesting under heating? Improved heaters? Wouldn't be bad, but we actually don't have the wood right now. Yeah, we are very low on wood. I can't even research the wall drill right now because I don't have the wood. We could unlock the steam sawmill. That doesn't require a steam core. And it looks like our wood gathering rate is a big problem right now. We got more than enough steel. Faster gathering. We could get that one. Gathering post installation, efficient gathering. That's a tier 1 tech, so it won't take too long to research that. Okay, let's unlock faster gathering then. And carry on. We still need more than a day to arrive at Winterhome. Alright then. Looking good. Are we actually gathering enough coal for the cold wave? I'm not 100% convinced about that. We might actually need to get that coal mine, especially once we start upgrading the generator even more. This is not going to be enough, not even remotely close, once we upgrade the generator one more time. And once we start building more steam hubs and things like that. So maybe we should get that coal mine next. I'm strongly considering that. Right now it's going up, but we do have another cold wave coming. And it will get much worse in the future. Food is definitely not a problem, that's for sure. Can we build more storage or something like that, because that would be nice. There's the research. So let's pause. Resource depot. Extends our storage capacity for chosen resource. Coal, wood, steel, raw food or food rations. Okay, we could build a gathering post somewhere. No, I don't think we need that. I think I'm going to grab a resource depot. For food rations, actually. Food rations first and then maybe a coal later. So where do we build it? Probably somewhere over here? Well, next to the hunter huts. These are locations for coal mines, but it will not overlap. Okay, so we'll grab that. I assume we get to choose what it's for later. And let's have a look at research. So what do we go for next? Resource depot upgrade. Yep, low on wood, still. What's the cost for coal mining unlock? Yep, we need wood. Can we research something that doesn't require wood real quick? Yep, sawmill upgrade. Also, a steam sawmill. Processes frozen trees faster, supplying up to 120 wood per day. Yeah, that's a 50% upgrade. Okay, let's unlock the steam sawmill then. Fine by me. So we got around 2 days before another cold wave. We should be fine. So, now that the resource depot is done, we can pick what is going to store. That is going to be food. So, food rations. A burial ceremony has started. Okay, then yeah, that's much better. Now we can store way more food. That is definitely going to be useful. One person hungry. Hey, we have plenty of food, you shouldn't be hungry. Research is 50% done. Our scout is still 20 hours away. This content is almost at 0 now. 22 people being treated. 20 in palliative care, okay. Well, too bad for them. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Coal is actually going down now. Yeah, we should definitely get that coal mine next. I'm just waiting for the current research to finish, and then we'll research coal mine. So there it is, and now we can get started on the coal mine. So coal mining, that will use a steam core, which is perfectly fine. And how about we upgrade this sawmill? That's 25 wood and 40 steel. It does not use a core. We could build it a little bit closer to the trees, but kind of too late for that. Well, actually, we can demolish it, right? We can. I might dismantle it and build it closer to the trees. If we turn the camera around a little bit, we can clearly see that there are more trees over there, and we can build it closer. Like over here, that will reach more. We can't build it too close because we'll destroy the resources, but we can certainly build it closer than this. So you know what? We are going to do that. Just pause for a moment. We got 42 wood stored. Alright, unassign the people. Dismantle the building. We actually have to wait to do that. It's not instant, as you might imagine. Here, and now we can build a new one. So, steam sawmill. Not adjacent to street, but we can build a street later. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order you do things in. You can build the street first, you can build it later, it makes zero real difference. Here. Again, not too close. Here we can see that we would destroy some of the resources, so like this will be fine. Okay. That should solve any wood problems we might have in the near future. We got just under 1 day before the next cold wave. We should be mostly prepared, I think. We will finish researching the coal mine very soon, and then we'll just build it ASAP. So there's the sawmill, and now we'll assign some people. Engineers. Alright, looks good. That should be much better. And coal mining is researched. Okay, what's next? What should we get next? Steam coal tamper, coal mining optimization. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines are 10% more efficient. Okay. We got steam steelworks. I think we should grab the 50% faster scouts. But first we need to wait for some more wood. What about food, health and shelter? Hothouse insulation. +1 heat level. Okay, that is pretty useful. But again, wood. Resources. Heating. Improved heaters. Again, wood. 30 wood. 30 wood. Oh yeah, what about the wall drill? That does require the steam core. I don't think we need that right now. We most certainly do not. Raises efficiency of all sawmills by 25%. Let's get that real quick. And while we research that, we'll keep gathering wood. We'll have enough wood to research whatever we want after this is done. And now we can get started on the coal mine. We got an event first. Resources shortage. Wait, what are you talking about? We're getting short on resources, our needs are great, and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow extended working hours. No, we are fine. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. We are fine. We are totally fine. Anyway, coal mine, we need more resources first. Yep, we need 25 wood, that's fine. Let's wait for the wood then. We should be getting it right about now. That's 1241. Yep, that was definitely a good idea to build it in a slightly different location. Are we getting the wood or what? They should be working. Oh, closed at this time of the day. Fair enough. Yeah, it's the automaton gathering resources. And the automaton works 24 hours a day. For the most part. Food rations. They seem to be fine right now. And our scout is about to arrive at Winterhome. So let's take a look, shall we? Explore. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry. God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. Sites discovered. Snowcliff and American camp. Well, we're on our own. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. Terrible. All these poor people. We can't end up like them. Don't panic, we aren't dead yet. We have to learn from their mistakes. Coming here was a false errand. We should go back. Yeah, look at hope falling. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Okay, so a new set of laws. Order and discipline, faith and spiritual strength. Well then, so that's a major decision. This was not in the press demo, this is completely new for me. We'll go with order and discipline. Alright, let's go with order and discipline. So this unlocks a new tree. Purpose. I assume the game is paused. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize to stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. New building, watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. Okay. Morning gathering, guard stations... And there will be more, I assume. Alright, well, that's interesting. Looking forward to that, and adaptation. Oh yeah, that was the original one, right. So, purpose and adaptation. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.